Hi, my name is Christina Matos. I'm running as a parent. My daughter is a brand new freshman here. I was highly impressed when I came in here to register my daughter, and every step along the way, she's special ed, and everybody here has been great. The support staff you have here, Florence, is very good. Ms. Gonzalez, it's excellent. And as living here in the community, I know there's a lot of and being brought up in this neighborhood, there's a lot of racial peer pressure, and our children have to deal with this on an everyday basis, and I know it's quite difficult for them. And I think I could be an asset to it to help in the community. And at the school, and we can get, along with Alderman Poe to help us, and I know there's also a few pastors in the area that are willing to come and help also. Thank you.
Because I can see my notes easier. My name is Olga Bautista, and I'm the candidate for the community representative of the local school council. I think that my commitment and passion and dedication to human rights activism, advocacy and organizing and education make me an excellent candidate for the LSC. Making a difference in my community is something that's very important for me, both in my professional life and my personal life. I've dedicated myself to working with the community of South Chicago, and I have developed and cultivated those characteristics within myself that I find very crucial in this type of work. Education is not a privilege. You know, it's a right for all the students, rich or poor, black or white, homeless or not. And I don't know who I'm going to vote for in the presidential election, but Obama's speech on race really did impact me, and it makes me think about it a lot, like with the stuff that's going on here at the school today and in the community, because it's not just this school. You know, there were shootings in South Chicago, 2 kids got shot recently, and so it's a community issue, not just Washington, right?
My name is Peter Chico, and I'm running for community member of the school council. Currently, I am resident of Hegewisch, and I am employed at the Cook County Sheriff's Department. But before that, when I got out of college, I made a commitment to helping people and helping families and communities. When I got out of college, I went to go work for United Way County. As many of you know, it's about an hour drive from here, and I went there with the understanding that I would be helping kids raise money. Well, we'd be raising money to help the underfunded schools in Waukegan, North Chicago, when they were struggling terribly. We did that. I raised enough money to go in some of the schools and buy books and things of that nature. From there, I went on to work at a shelter for DCFS kids on the north side, Maryville Academy. And after that, I became a caseworker for DCFS kids. I had about 18 families on my caseload, and it was there that I really realized the importance of education. About 80 to 90% of my caseload, those kids went to CPS schools. So I've been in a lot of these schools, I've met a lot of these teachers, and I've dealt with a lot of these children. And I really learned the true meaning of education when I was employed there. I'm very excited about new administration coming in, making some changes, and hopefully pushing forward an agenda that's really going to make this work. Me being a resident of Hegewisch, all of us being residents of the southeast side, we do have a stake in the community. We do have a stake in our local high school, and it's a direct reflection upon us. So I'm here to see that we could make some positive changes.
Community.
Hello, I'm Mary Ann Bly. I'm running for parent representative. I've been on the LSCs for 10 years. Before that, I was a volunteer in the schools. I was there before teachers were there, and I left with the janitors, helping with whatever they needed to be done. I'm running to be on the George Washinton High School LSC. I was on the LSC last year. What I could bring to the LSC is I listen to everyone. I listen to the students. I listen to the parents. I listen to the teachers. I listen to the principal. I listen to other LSC members. I listen to what the problem is. Before I make a judgment, I make sure that I get all the information. I do a lot of research. And the example is, last year the kids were complaining about the roof leaking, buckets being all over the place. I went to the capital improvement meeting, and I told them about this, and they were in the building within a week. We also listened to, there was a problem with security, the kids were talking about security. Our last LSC, we hired 3 part-time security guards that were to monitor the lunchrooms. That leaves the full-time ones to patrol the halls. Also, the new commander, Alexander, I forgot his name for a second. He brought in a program where he wanted his police officers to monitor the hallways, and I think that we, for at that part, we were a little bit better with the security. But I do listen. I listen to everybody, and I make sure that I research before I make any kind of a decision. And I think that that might be a little plus for the LSC for this coming year. Thank you.
Thank you. For anyone that had a question, and it's going to be addressed to you guys, and I'm going to ask it, and then whoever would like to answer in the same order, you can have your choice to answer it or not. The question is from a young lady: what will be done to help concerned parents help Mr. Machushek stay at Washinton High School? Will the parents continue to be ignored? Okay, Mario Silva, would you like to start? If you don't have to answer.
Sure, I'll answer.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Well, first thing, I don't know who he is. Okay. I don't know who he is. I don't know his qualifications. I really don't know how much experience he has as a teacher. Okay. But my understanding is the principal evaluates teachers on a daily basis, a weekly basis, and a monthly basis. And she knows what problems, where the problems are, and where teachers are doing their job and teachers that aren't doing their jobs. And a lot of times, even myself as a student, we always favored a certain teacher. But we didn't know, in class it's one thing. What happens outside of class administratively, we don't know what goes on. So basically, I think students have, a misconception that, he's an all-round good guy. But, they know him from 45 minutes in class and that's it. They don't know what happens after that. And as far as he could be a real good guy. I don't know. But see, if I was a local school council member, that question would be brought to the principal and staff. They were the ones that would have to make a decision on a person like that.